right, so now we're going to talk about the equipment that we use. Just wanted to add, as you can see, my kids wanted to be in the video. So my kids are a big part of my life. They follow me everywhere. They watch me train. They do a lot with me. And a lot of this puppy video is going to be filmed here at my home. And so you're going to probably hear my kids and see my kids. So I'm going to apologize in advance. And you're probably going to see my house not always perfectly clean. But I want to show you the entire process that we do. And so I apologize. But going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start with the essentials, the stuff that I use every single day first. My biggest thing is a slip leash. So I absolutely love slip leashes. They're very easy. I can open the puppy's crate. I can use a little bit of food, lure them into the leash, put the leash on and walk them right out. I don't like to lift puppies up a lot when they're young. Most puppies, it'll actually cause a little bit of pain. And if it does cause any pain, they'll start to submissive pee from being lifted up too much. So when I do lift them up, I let them come and kind of put their feet up on me or something, and then I pick them up. I don't just pick them up off the ground. That's when we get a lot of that submissive peeing, but that's why I use the slip leash. So I lure them into the leash with food. They take the food, and then I have the leash and I walk them outside. I let them go potty, and then they come in, and I don't have any of those issues. And I just use it all the time anyway, so it's the most convenient leash by far. Definitely one of my favorites. A treat pouch. So I've tried, I don't even know how many pouches, and I have not found anything that I like anywhere near as much as this pouch right here. It's got a nice opening, a big opening, that even people with big hands fit it in pretty easy. It holds a lot of food. Even dogs that are 80, 90 pounds, I can fit a whole training session in this very, very easily. It has a snap that it stays open or closed. So while I'm training, it'll stay open to easily access the food. And then when I'm done training, or if I'm taking a break, I can snap it closed and the treats aren't gonna fall out. I also typically will snap it closed and I'll put it in the fridge closed like this if I have any treats left over. It does have my goodness. It does have a belt that comes with it. So this belt just loops through here and can go around your waist. And then it also has a little hook that you can hook to your belt. So really nice treat bag there. One of the next, clippers. So I've been using these clippers for about 10 years now, and they are fantastic. They are very sharp, so they cut the puppy's or dog's nails very, very easily and create the least amount of pain that I've found. So you always want to make sure you have good high quality clippers that are very, very sharp. So when you clip, there's not a lot of pressure and pain that is caused, or else your puppy isn't going to like it. Now we're going to go on to, the crate. This is another essential. So make sure you get a good quality crate. Don't buy a wire crate. Once a dog learns that they can get out of a wire crate, they will continue to try very, very hard. Plastic crates are a lot better. They're a little bit more enclosed and dark, so that the puppy will typically sleep a little bit better. And it kind of stinks, but as they grow up, I buy the small crate, and then as they grow, I get the next size up and then the next size up to make sure that they don't have an opportunity to go back in the back corner and go to the bathroom or anything like that. So make sure you get a good quality crate. I think this is probably just a PetSmate crate from PetSmart or Petco, but just get a good quality crate. And now I'm going to go on to some of the things that we do to keep them entertained. So one of my favorites is this Bob-a-lot toy, and I use this when my puppies are in X-Pens, that kind of thing. Super cool. So you take off this lid, you fill this with their kibble, and then you close it, and it's an interactive toy, so they have to knock it over to get the treats to come out. So the puppies will learn to sit there and smack it around, and a piece of kibble will fall out here and there, and it keeps them entertained for half hour, whatever. One of the next ones that we use a lot is these Kong toys. So I stuff these. I either soak their kibble and stuff their kibble inside here and then freeze it, or I take raw meat. So we use beef, elk, deer, whatever, and we pack it in there and then we freeze it. And I'll typically get at least 5 of these per dog. So when I get a puppy, I grab 5 of these that kind of fit them. So for Mowgli here, we're gonna want a smaller one like this. And I'll take 5 of these, and each day I'll pack these. So every time I put him in his crate, I leave anything like that, I can throw one of these in there, and this will keep him entertained if he's not sleeping. So super Those are fantastic and I highly recommend them. Some of the toys that we use, so I absolutely love this toy for puppies. We have two different types of this. This one just has stuffing in it, and then when we have one that has a plastic bottle in that puppies absolutely love. And the nice thing about this is, Aspen, are you talking? The nice thing about this is this tab on here can kick the dogs into prey. So the more something moves, the more likely your puppy is going to bite it. So when they're biting our hands, it's because our hands typically move the most. So if this moves more than your hand, they're going to bite this instead. But it's also kind of crack for puppies. They absolutely love this. It's soft, easy to bite, and just fun. Pretty much all of these toys, other than the Bobble-Lot and the Kongs, all of these toys are not something that I put in with their crate or in with their X-Pen. These are only interactive toys. So if I have a very small puppy like Mowgli here, I could probably put this in his crate or in his X-Pen for a little bit, but I'm not going to want to do it very long. You know, by the time he's 12 weeks old, he might be able to chew this up, but they absolutely love it. Now I'm going to go into our interactive toys. So my favorite is the tug toys. So we have fire hose and then we have French linen. The fire hose is super cool. It's easy to clean. It floats. So all of my dogs, Annihilate, are sitting here staring at me because I picked it up now. They absolutely love this. Easy to clean, so you can just spray it off and it cleans really easy. It floats, so when I go to the lake or pond, I use this and my dogs get all their exercise from this. I've been using it for probably 10 years and they're fantastic. Some of our ball toys, so we have three different types. We have the leather, which dogs absolutely love. I don't know what it is about this, but they absolutely love it. It does need to be for a little bit bigger dog. I would say 40 pounds plus. And it has a tab on it, so you can throw it. Same type of tab. Again, don't leave it with a puppy or a dog. And then we have the Canine Ops ball and the Durafoam ball. So both of these are nice. Same thing, I have a tab that I can throw it, so it can fly pretty far. This is a little bit harder than this one, so if your dog gets hit by this, it's not gonna feel very good. The Durafoam ball is nice and soft. So this one is never going to really hurt a dog. They both are made with leather tabs. So this leather is extremely nice on your hand. It feels really good, really high quality leather. So all three of those are really nice as far as balls go. And then we have our Jolly ball that I'll typically put out in my backyard and I'll let my dogs just run around with that. That does need to be for a bigger dog. I would say probably 50 to 60 pounds plus. They do have smaller ones, but this is my favorite for dogs about 60 pounds plus. Some of my dogs will just chomp on it. It's almost like biting a soccer ball. A lot of dogs like to pop soccer balls and basketballs. That's almost the same thing. They can pop it and then it just reinflates. Nice and thick, and the dogs love it. So then we've got a number of different options as far as frisbees go. So I really like this one. This is the Chuck It flying squirrel, and this one's great for puppies. It floats really well. As far as when I throw it in the air, I can give a little bit more time in the air for my puppies to learn to catch this. It also does float in the water, so that's pretty cool. And there are a couple different sizes of this one. And then we've got our Kong toy. This one's nice. I like this for my older dogs that might chew on it a little bit. This one's really durable. And then we have two different types that are kind of more vinyl material or linen material type thing, and both of these are fantastic as well. So then the Chuck It. Most people know what this is, but this is fantastic. You can throw a ball 100 feet, 200 feet, and really nice. Saves your arm from getting thrown out. Number of different balls fit in this. I really don't like the tennis balls, so we will usually put either a Canine Ops ball in, which we sell without the leather tab, or they're Chuck It balls. So we also sell those, just the plain Chuck It. That's more of like a rubber. So I really don't like tennis balls, especially for the dog's teeth. But yeah. And then one of the last things, but definitely not definitely not least, is Biothane leashes. So I've used a lot of leashes, and we sell a number of other types of leashes, but this is by far my favorite. So Biothane is kind of a rubber material. It's very soft on your hand, but it's super, super easy to clean. So I hate dirty things in my hand. So having a leash that is easy to clean, that's the only downside to our slip leashes and your typical leash is that it gets dirty, stickers get caught in it, that kind of thing. It's a little bit more difficult to clean and it never really becomes clean again. Where this, you just wipe it down with a disinfectant wipe or washcloth and it cleans really easy, and they're pretty durable. So if their teeth hit them, if they get snagged on a rock, they're pretty durable, and they've got vinyl inside that's inside the rubber. So and they come in a bunch of different colors. We have 10 different colors for the biothane, so love them. And that's pretty much it as far as what we use every single day. So hopefully this helps. If you have any questions, always feel free to reach out and shoot us a message. Thanks, guys.